Okay, so for the first activity called as guess the objects, where this will be played by two participants. So I've prepared three levels, which means for the first level I have to come out with two objects, which means for an example, the first object will be the star, and then the second objects will be the bucks, which called as money. In between of them will be one plus, so the participant have to communicate among each and other to guess the objects, which means it will come out with one sentence or it can be a phrase also. So for an example, the first thing is star, and then the second one is bucks. If we combine it together, it will come out as Starbucks. This is how these games will continue for the level 2 and level 3. This is how they should communicate within each another to come out with the answer. That's all for activity 1. Let us move to activity 2. And for the second activity, which called as tongue twister, I have to play it with one of my friend. So this game is about she have to prepare one tongue twister and I have to prepare one tongue twister. Once done preparing, she will tell 3 times the tongue twister. Once she done, I have to repeat back the same tongue twister to her 3 times without any mistake. And then the same things will goes on, so I have to prepare 2 levels. So one will played by me and another one will played by her. So this is how we have to communicate each and other to win the game. That's all for activity 2. So let us move to activity 3. So the third activity is called is challenge. So I have to play with my friend also. There will be 2 titles. So it calls as vegetables and another one is fruits, which means we have to pick randomly. So what we got is fruits. So the which means my friend, she have to challenge whether she can tell how many. So if let's say she challenged me for 10, so I have to come out with 10 fruits within 30 seconds. If I'm able to come out with 10 fruits within 30 seconds, so I will be the winner and she will be the loser. So this is basically about how we communicate, like we have to challenge each another. So that's all for activity 3. So let us move to the activity 4. So activity 4 is basically based on guess the objects, which means this played by 2 person, which means I as a participant also. So I've decided to come out with one fruit, which is called watermelon, but my opposite opponents, which is my friend, she doesn't know whether it's a fruit or what was the object. So I have to instruct her to draw, and then once she done draw that, she have to guess what was that. So at first I asked her to make a circle, and then I asked her to draw a curvy line inside the circle. So I have tell that it's a fruit and it will look as green. So once she done draw it, she is able to guess, which means that is a watermelon. So finally, once she got to answer what was the fruit, what was the object, she is the winner and she'll be the winner. So that's all for activity 4. Thank you so much.